In our last episode of the Yedidya scandal, we spoke about how Yedidya met Joey, the American lawyer in Shul. He was advised to sue, and he smartly, intelligently went to Gedalia to clarify the halachic ramifications of this, and was told not to. The next morning, Joey once again comes up to Yedidya and says, Yedidya, I hope you considered my advice to sue. Yedidya said, no, Joey, I thank you very much for your advice, and I'm happy you didn't charge me for it. Right? You know, some lawyers, when they give you free advice, they send a bill afterwards. But I went to Gedalia, and Gedalia said, it's not the derech HaTorah to sue. Right? So Joey looked at him. He was a little bit taken aback, because that's his profession as a lawyer. He's suing all the time. So Joey said, listen, I understand you're very close to Gedalia, yeah, and you really consider him to be a rav of yours, but why don't you just go to a rabbi, tell them all the things that happened, yeah, and really get eitzah, how you're supposed to deal with this situation. That's maybe the best thing to do, right? You did your thought about it. It made so much sense. And as Rosh Hashiva, Rabbi Breger seemed like the person to go to. He's well-versed in Torah. He's well-versed in the world, well-versed in the world. He's a people person. I'm going to go to Rabbi Breger. I'm going to put all the things on the table, and I'll learn how to deal with it. I'll get direction how to deal with the situation. In any event, before going to Rabbi Breger, he wanted to maintain the confidence and the friendship with Gedalia. So he went to Gedalia first to ask him, is this good advice to go see Rabbi Breger, his Rosh Hashiva? He went in, once again, Gedalia was learning, he was happy to see Yedidya. Yedidya told him what Joey had said, and Gedalia said, listen, you know, I understand this Joey, he's a nice guy, he's a Baal Koreh, you know, he gives a Daf Yomi shir, he's a really nice guy, but I just have to tell you, Yedidya, there's a major fundamental halacha which is being missed here in this conversation. Yedidya said, what's that? Yeah? You open up a Choshen Mishpat, chapter 17, halacha 5, Siman Yud Zayin, Sefei, and look at it. There it says in Choshen Mishpat that when a Jew has a dispute with another Jew, he's not meant to go in front of a dayan or a rav or a Rosh Hashiva or somebody to settle his disputes, right? Right? Don't do that. Yedidya said, why not? That seems like the perfect way to deal with the situation. Said Gedalia, no, my dear Yedidya, this is not the perfect way to settle the situation, because you know what's going to happen? Everybody sees things their own way. Shlomo Melech already told us, Kol derech ish yasher be'einav. The way of every person is straight in his eyes. Yeah, there's no way somebody could be unbiased about what he does. Yeah, because it's him. So now Yedidya was really confused. He said, Gedalia, if Shlomo Melech taught us that Kol derech ish yasher be'einav, the way of every person is straight in his eyes, straight like tefillin are supposed to be. So what are we supposed to do? In Hebrew, there's an expression, zelo fair. How could Hashem create the world like that? Said Gedalia, look Yedidya and Rabbeinu Yonah, what he writes on this pasuk. He says as follows. You have to look at the end of the pasuk. It says, Toichen libos Hashem. Even though everybody thinks that his way is straight in his eyes, but Tochen libos Hashem is that Hashem understands this heart of the person. And if a person is seeking the truth, Hashem will reveal to you the truth. He'll help you see the truth, right? If you're really looking for it, a Rav will come, somebody else will tell you something, you'll get an email, you get a phone call, right? The person you're having a dispute with maybe will be in touch with you. Hashem will organize the world. You know, nothing happens without Hashem's jurisdiction. This is the way the world works. Yedidya was once again so happy that before making this major move of going to speak to a Rav by himself, yeah, he first consulted with Gedalia, and he was so happy. This ends episode number 3. Tune in tomorrow for the Yedidia scandal, because things are going to get worse and worse, and I'm sure you're going to be fascinated and educated by the upcoming classes.